Hey guys, what's up? It's Steph here. I'm the Secret Slob and I'm gonna lay it right out for you. Today I am decluttering my entire house, every single cupboard, and I counted them. There are more than 100 drawers and cupboards in my house and they have gotten a little bit crazy. I did a massive decluttering project last year. You may have seen it. It took me an entire month and it really got the ball rolling. And I do a little bit of decluttering every week, but you know, it's been a year since that big project and things have gotten a bit out of hand. So I'm gonna go through every single cupboard and drawer with you and just declutter, reorganize, and deep clean. Let's get started. I found this giant box in my garage and I am determined to completely fill it to the top. So the first place I'm going to start working is in my command station, and basically right now it's just 4 huge junk drawers. So my basic decluttering method is pull everything out of one drawer, throw away things that are garbage, donate things that I don't need anymore, deep clean the drawer or cupboard, and then put everything back in a way more organized fashion, including taking things that maybe don't belong in those drawers or would be better fit somewhere else. Oh my goodness, I instituted a toy rotation system for my kids about 2 months ago and I totally forgot about this cupboard. It's completely full of puzzles, so I spent a good part of the time putting the puzzles together. Super fun for me, and then I got rid of, well, half of them. I found some photos in this cabinet that I haven't seen in years. I'm so glad. The best part of decluttering for me is finding things I've been looking for. When I do my decluttering, I have 2 basic rules that I like to stick to. One is that I only do one cupboard or drawer or area at a time and don't pull out more than I have time to put away. That is straight from the Fly Lady system and it makes perfect sense for me. I have little kids that are constantly pulling me away, and so that way I'm not getting all the way into a project that I can't finish. My second rule is just not decluttering stuff that doesn't belong to me. So for my house, that means my husband's stuff. I won't throw anything away that is his that I know for sure is not garbage. I do keep a box for him when I'm decluttering that I just throw everything in. For example, I found a screwdriver in the baking drawer. I know it doesn't go there. I'm sure the kids put it there. So I just put it in a box for him and he can figure out where he wants to keep that. But I don't declutter his stuff ever. I have this giant pantry and it's basically turned into a second huge hotspot for us. I don't know why it doesn't look like the pantries on Pinterest, because I just find everything doesn't fit into the same size and shape and colored bin. As much as I'd love to have one of those fancy pantries, I find this works better for us, but I don't like it to be such a mess. So I'm taking the time to get it all cleared out before I start in the drawers. So my number 1 tip for cleaning drawers and hard to reach places are use your vacuum first before you get in there with your cloth. If you use your cloth first, you're gonna be picking little bits out. So just vacuum it out and then you just have to wipe it down. Super simple solution to a really annoying problem. I was so amazed at how little stuff I was actually putting back, and once I got everything compacted and organized, we really didn't have that much stuff in these drawers. It just looked like a ton because it was all thrown in there, mishmash and haphazard. Okay, done in my pantry, moving into my kitchen, and it looks clean on the outside, but the cupboards could definitely use some work, especially this top one. There's just random stuff in here. I'm so glad I already cleaned out my food pantry though a few weeks ago, because that saved me a ton of time. I just did a little bit of reorganizing and it was pretty clean already. This food drawer has been driving me nuts for months, probably almost 6 months. I don't know why I don't deal with it. It's just got random things in there and tons of pasta at the bottom. I'm getting it cleaned and organized. I have tons of Tupperware that I don't use, so I'm organizing it all, getting it in there. It's gonna look super nice and clean. And our onion drawer with special onion bin that I obviously am not using. So this is a perfect time to use the vacuum. I pull out all the big stuff with my hand, get in there, it gets clean super fast. I can't even believe I showed you guys that. It's so embarrassing, but whatever, it's the way it is. One really huge clutter item in a lot of people's houses are kitchen appliances, and I mean like small appliances. Every time I go to a garage sale, I see the same small appliances there because everybody thinks they need 15 different things that do the same thing. Really think about your kitchen appliances and what things you're using, because I guarantee a lot of them can go and can be done with one item. Case in point, we have a popcorn maker and we eat microwave popcorn, so it went. My poor spice drawer seriously needs some attention. I like to keep my spices in alphabetical order. It's so much easier when you're cooking to not have to look through every single jar. So even though I know it seems a little bit intense, really just try it out. I promise you'll save yourself time when you're cooking and it's super worth it. So I'm getting everything reorganized, getting it all cleaned out. It looks so much better already. And here's the drawer that I know is a problem in every household, the Tupperware drawer. We had this conversation last year when I did my massive decluttering challenge, and it turns out even if you don't use the Tupperware brand, everyone calls it the Tupperware drawer, and it's a nightmare for everyone, which I find hilarious because Tupperware is supposed to help you with storage, and yet that drawer is always crazy in everyone's house, so go figure. Last year I did a huge declutter of this drawer. I still don't have inserts for it, which I'm sorry to say, but I need to work on that. I did get rid of like 10 wooden spoons last year. So if you have a ton of extra kitchen utensils, have a look. Are you ever gonna need, 13 wooden spoons? You really probably need 1 or 2, or I think I have 3 there. And I like them all, so I keep them. When we put in our open shelving, we moved our dishes into a drawer, and it was a game changer. Not only can my kids, who are very small, set the table and get their own dishes, I find it so much easier to put the dishes away and so much easier on your back than hauling things out of a high cabinet. So I love keeping my dishes in drawers. We have those nice soft drawer liners from IKEA. My whole kitchen is IKEA. And it just makes everything super simple. So if you've never tried your dishes in a drawer, I say give it a shot. You might really like it. We have these 6 drawers in our island, and I can tell you that I still don't know what is inside each one of them. So my goal when I was organizing in here was to keep things together and kind of get myself really knowing what's in them. I can't stand having to pull open every single drawer to look for cling wrap or tin foil or whatever, because I haven't put it in a dedicated spot. So a big part of this organizing challenge was getting everything in a spot where it belonged, and I'd know where it was. No more searching. Some of the cupboards are super easy, like my rag drawer. I refuse to fold rags. They're just going in the dishwater anyway, so that's where I keep them. The kids' cups is another huge pain point for me. We seem to just attract them. I swear they are breeding in this drawer, so I gave it a wipe out, tried to group a few, got rid of a couple, and reorganized them. I'm sure it won't stay super clean for long, but if I can keep the numbers down, it's great. This is our little art drawer. I like them having access to stuff, but when it's a mess, they don't even want to play. So I'm all done. That box got super full. You guys, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy to get this stuff out of my house. I am all done. Thanks so much for watching today. If you like my content, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.